Now I've got to put this clip before this video. It's just a very quick clip to say I appreciate and thank you all for supporting the channel up till now and still watching my videos on my channel. As of the 9th of February, I'm not 100% sure when this video is going to go up, but we hit 500 subscribers. And every video I upload, I seem to get more and more people coming in watching it, more people subscribing, more people coming by and saying hello in the CC. It blows my mind. I just want to say thank you so much, and I hope I can continuously get content out there for you guys, because you guys seem to be enjoying the content, and it's so nice to be able to experience people enjoying the content I make. That's what I want. When I first decided to make videos on YouTube, when I grew up, I always loved people watching my channel, and it's so cool to be able to see people actually enjoy my content. But I thought I'd just put this before the video. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to start the episode off with a couple of clips that I done late at night, so I haven't got my live reaction, which I'm pretty gutted about. But we got a double spirit seed drop, which is 2 drops that are 1 in 128, which is literally a fucking joke. I thought it was quality though. And then this one, honestly, I'm so gutted I didn't get the reaction from it. There's actually something else in this video as well I didn't get a reaction from. You can probably already guess the way I'm speaking. This is going to be the last item that we actually need from Zora. Now, I got very lucky at Zora as I have everywhere else in this account, but there is the blowpipe. Right, I might as well do this clip here now. You guys can already guess what I'm doing. Now, I'm a bit gutted that I wasn't able to get the reactions of me in getting the blowpipe, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It was late at night when I was doing it. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule, and it's not going too well. But getting the blowpipe, wow, the blowpipe is fucking huge for the account. Now, my original plan was to get the blowpipe and then go straight to Dragon WARHAMMER for raids, and that is obviously, you can see what we're doing. But then I changed it. I was like, oh, you know, I could get the blowpipe, then I could go use my 2k Slayer points to skip for shaman tasks once I completed the diary, and also do greater demon tasks to get the Hasta for raids. But then I figured I can't bother to do the diary, and at the same time I'd be skipping so many tasks in the future that would be so important to do. I need to do abyssal demon tasks and whatnot. I just felt like it wasn't worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Dragon WARHAMMER off task, so I'm not going to spend points. It's not, obviously, like, people used to do this all the time. Like, I'd probably get it quicker, to be honest, because I could just sit here and I won't go through Slayer points. I feel like I just waste Slayer points just for maybe a few shaman tasks. It's not worth it, in my opinion. But as for the Hasta, what I'm going to do is once I have Dragon WARHAMMER, I'll go straight to raids. And then obviously in between raids, I'm going to be doing things like Slayer and all other skills. And hopefully that way we will get the Hasta for an upgrade in raids. Because at the moment I don't have a good crush weapon or a good stab weapon. Well, I do have a leaf bladed battle axe, but it's nothing special. But I don't have anything for Vasa, so it'll be whip, which is pretty dire, I've heard. I've never raided before. I'm going to be learning raids, but I've heard that it's really bad. So hopefully, just hopefully, we get Hasta fairly early when we go for it. It's quite a low drop rate, so it's not something that'll take ages, but this is going to be a grind. The Dragon WARHAMMER, I'm hoping I don't go dry here, because this could take absolutely ages, and I won't be able to get any content for a while if that happens. But honestly, Shamans are a lot better than I thought. I thought Shamans were awful if you was to go dry here, but at the same time, there's so many good drops here GP-wise. I'm going to be banking construction. I'm going to bank 82 and more here, which is very, very nice for the GP that we get, which is going to make things 10 times easier when I go back to Zora. I'm probably going to have to go back to Zora before I get a Dragon WARHAMMER anyway, but at this rate, I might even have the GP for when I go back to Zora for supplies to have the pool in my house. That would be fucking amazing, because the pure fact that it just makes runs so much smoother and less supplies used, which is obviously a huge bonus. Less supplies used, less supplies need to be gathered, so on and so forth. I thought I'd do this clip quickly to ramble, just to explain everything that's going on and what my goals now are. But I'm just hoping I'm going to get Dragon WARHAMMER fairly early, so I don't have to spend ages here and not be able to get any content. Obviously this account's been very lucky so far, let's just hope it continues. But at the moment we're about 500 KC, I think, so you know, we're slowly building the KC up. It's pretty decent. I think it's about 100 or so an hour. I'm getting like 200 kill trips, which is absolutely amazing. But hopefully I'll see you guys when I have a Dragon WARHAMMER. So whilst we're grinding for the Dragon WARHAMMER, I decided to go use all my cannonballs at the multi-way area and hope I didn't get crashed. I was lucky enough only to get crashed once, so I just left the area, hot worlds, come back, and it was fine. But in the process, we got a hell of a lot of range experience, and right here, I believe it is 91 range. Yes, 91 range, there we go. Absolutely beautiful, range levels just fucking flying out lately. And here is the clip that I really regret not being able to get a live reaction from. And you can probably guess, just like over the blowpipe one, the way I'm speaking about this, it's obvious what's about to happen. And I was so fucking happy when I got this drop, but I was so gutted that I couldn't get a live reaction, because honestly, I would have been fucking screaming. So it happened. We got our Dragon Warhammer. Now, I don't know the exact KC, but we'll check that in a minute. But I'm thinking it's about 1700. I only checked my KC once, and the only reason I checked it is because I wanted to see how many kills I got from one full blowpipe worth of scales. After that, I wasn't going to check it once until I got it. And I didn't get it too much longer after that. I think probably about 400 kills after. So my guess is about 1700. But now that we have on the account, it opens up so much more content. Things that spring to mind are raids, Sire, KQ I'm going to be doing, even though it's not going to be that efficient. I'm going to be doing KQ just for a couple of tasks maybe, for those wines of Zami and just the nice drops in general. It opens up, I'm trying to think, it'll make things like Bandos easier, Krill easier when I go for my Hasta. It just opens up so many different things. And now that I've got a blowpipe as well and a magic fang, other things open up. I'm going to be doing, obviously you could do Kraken with a normal trident, but now it's even easier with the trident of the swamp. I can now do the gargoyle boss with, because I've got the blowpipe and maybe the Dragon Warhammer might actually be decent there. I'm not 100% sure if it's good to use on the melee one. I'm not actually sure. I haven't done it in absolutely ages. I've done it when it first came out, but I haven't touched it since, so it's probably a good meta now. But this just opens up so much, and it looks fucking sick. I can't wait just to go spec something with this. It's going to be great. You watch. The first spec is probably going to be a fucking 0, but that's besides the point. But in the process, we also gained 1.1 million, or just under that, because we got some from Zora. This is from Zora and the Shaman grind. 1.1 million range experience. I'll also quickly show you the hit points experience that we gain, because I've also had this since Zora. Since Zora, we've gained 477k, we're at 91 range, almost 92, and close to 96 hit points. And last but not least, I don't believe I've shown this to you guys, but I also set up for magic. I thought I'd do this because it'd be interesting to know, and obviously this is pretty much all from Zora, 345k, and maybe a tiny bit from Alking and Bones to Peaches at Shamans, but not much. A lot of this experience actually come from QME. As soon as I hit the point where I had a Serpentine Helm QME, obviously that is like 160 something experience per cast, so 130 something, I can't remember. So a lot of the experience goes out the window, but still we gained a lot of experience. The stats are looking extremely nice. We're coming up to 1900 total, but what's on the agenda now is going straight back to Slayer. Raids, I'm going to be learning, and I'm extremely excited to be learning raids, which means I need to go get my Void Melee and Void Mage Helm, because that's what I'm going to be learning it in. And then also we can go back to doing farm runs. Herblore, I want to get to at least 83 if possible, because I now have the money banked from Shamans to be able to get 82 plus construction. That means the max pool in my house. There's so much stuff that's going to be happening on the account, but I'm going to go check the KC and show you guys exactly what KC we got the Dragon Warhammer on. Here we are. Time to find out what KC we got the Dragon Warhammer on. I'm sorry, I'm going to make absolutely everyone salty about this. This account has been stupidly lucky, I know that. But at the same time, I've got to be very grateful for it. Not only because, you know, it's nice to get the items quick, but if I was to go ridiculously dry on loads of items, it would delay getting content out. And for me, that just bugs me. If I know I've got to go somewhere and it's going to take me hours and hours to get it, then it's kind of, it doesn't demotivate me at all, because I just keep grinding. But it's the fact that I won't be able to get content out. It does annoy me. I know I could do other stuff, but the way I like to do this is just get to a grind and get it done. And a lot of you guys seem to like the way I play. You seem to like my content, so I'm hoping that the luck will stay the same. So here is the KC that we got the Dragon Warhammer on. It was 1683. What a fucking joke. I'm actually extremely happy with that. I'd only just begun to grind shamans and I've got it. I was willing just to keep going. I didn't want to go settled dry, but I would have been able to do it. But I'm just glad that we got it because it now opens up absolutely so fucking much for me. But back to farm runs because I've really been bad on them, but I can finally do them again because I've just like not bothered when doing shamans. I just go there and I pretty much live there. But that is the case here. We got it on. I'm going to go do shamans and you guys are going to see me doing, I don't know, something interesting. Right, let's see. Oh, I'm a fucking pleb. We getting... Oh, no, that's a joke. Oh my god. I just got my second bottomless bucket. So these are the herb lore supplies that we now have to use and get to whatever herb lore level this will get me to. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them all. I'd like to get to 81, then potentially stop for a while, because the main thing I want is Sara brews, so I can raid whenever. But it's a lot of herb lore experience here. Just here in Irits, we have 200k experience, which is fucking ridiculous. Then we've got another 1,000 strength potions, another 1,300 super energies. Obviously, I need to get secondaries for a lot, but for now, I'm just going to do the ones that I have secondaries for. I'm going to do my prayer potions, defenses, you know, so the ones that are easy to get, then I'll do the ones that I have to gather. I'll go gather more my fungus. But I also have cactus spines and coconuts, where the coconuts are down here, so I have those as well. So I've got a hell of a lot of experience banked, and I'm going to start bashing out now, and I'll see you guys probably when I've got 81 herb lore. Right, so this inventory is going to get us that lovely 81 herb lore, and if you guys don't already know what that means we can make Sara Domin brews on the account without a boost. There is 81 herb lore. I used most of the supplies here that I already had. I didn't collect any secondaries other than some red spider eggs to get me more restores, because I'm going to need restores for raids. But we have 1,200 super energy still to make. We have 900 normal super attacks. We've got 800 ranging potions if we ever want. We've got an extra 400 energy pots and 60 super restores. I'm not going to make these yet. I'm going to come back to it at one point. We've now got 565 super restores to make, not super restores, sorry, Sara Domin brews. Now this is what the tab is looking like for potions. We've got a fuck ton of loads of 3 dose, which will turn into 4 dose. But as you can see, the supplies are coming along very nicely. That's a lot of super strength and super attack potions, which is very nice. The prayer potions are getting back up there. We used quite a few at shamans, and I would have really drained them if I would have gone dry there. But the supplies are looking nice. We tried making weapon poisons, but I'm not going to lie, they're fucking horrible to make. The way you make them is where are they? I believe I've gone in this tab. You get coconuts and you smash them with a hammer, and you get a coconut shell like this, but it's filled with milk, and then you use it on a vial. But the way it works is normally you do something in the bottom of your inventory and it just do the top one. You do it in the bottom of your inventory, it'll just do whatever one you select. So you have to manually click all of them for doing the hammer first, and then filling vials up. Then you have to add cactus spines. Then you have to add red spider eggs. It's a long process, but it is herb lore experience. I'll do it in the future. But for now, like I said, I'm going to crush enough bird's nests to be able to make myself 565 3 dose Sara Domin brews to add to the collection of potions. It's very exciting. So we just completed our herb lore. As you can see, we have gained basically 670,000 herb lore experience, which is really nice. We're only 126k away from 82 herb lore. 83 is eventually what I want to go for to get the pool in my house for Zora. I might actually do that later today because I would like to go back to Zora before raids to stock up on scales, but that would also mean I'd have to do a load of construction, so I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to go about it. But that puts us at 1882 total level and almost 86 mil total experience. And this is what the potion tab is looking like. It is very nice. We've got 1,500 super attacks, 1,300 super strengths, basically 1k super defenses. We've got 300, almost 400 super magic, not super magic, 534 dose staminas, which will equivalent to a hell of a lot of 1 dose when we go to ZMI. Super energies are obviously running low because we turn them into staminas. The main other thing is we now got 432 Sara Domin brews, 667 super restores, and 706 prayer potions, and obviously antidotes from Zora, which is very nice. But I'm really happy with how this is looking. The herb lore tab, there's still more to go. Like I said, we've still got a ton more to make, but the main bulk of it is done, and obviously a lot more is going to be coming because of the pure fact that we're going to be continuously farming toad flax, which means more Sara Domin brews, which means more experience and more herb lore levels. But now I need to go get my Void helmet. I think I'm just going to get melee to start with, because I would like to just go straight for an Arim setup for raids when I get to it. I don't think I want Void Mage. The DPS increase for Arims is a lot better. It's more switches, but I feel confident in doing it. So I think I'm just going to take Arims. But I'm going to go do Void Melee helmet, and I'll see you guys once I have got it. Whilst we're doing pest control, we've done it in range gear and our elite void, and we got a cheeky range level. It is currently 6:45 AM, obviously in the morning, of course, because it's AM. I don't know why I need to say that, but hey ho. Today, I'm up early, and I'm preparing for a day of learning raids. Now, I've got someone I'm going to be doing this with. Now, people that are in the CC would have seen this guy around. It's a good friend of mine. We've never learnt raids, and we plan to learn raids duo together. And it's going to take a little while for us to learn it and everything. We'd like to learn every room. It's going to be good fun. We're kind of going to go in blind and just kind of learn things like room by room almost, not look at massive guides. We've got a rough idea on sort of certain things, and we'll just learn it as we go. I'm honestly so excited for it. But right now, it's mainly just prep, because at the end of the day, I've got everything I need for raids. There's certain stuff that would be better to have, like I'd like a Hasta or Vasa and stuff like that, but I'm going to be working on that. This is what this clip is for. I'm preparing, and I'm going to explain a few little things. Before I do anything else, I'm currently 81 construction, 117k, basically 118k away from 82. Now, I've used all the mahogany planks in my bank, and I nearly have enough experience in teak logs to be able to get 82. I might even have almost exactly amount. I'm not 100% sure, because on the calculator it goes by teak logs, but teak planks normally. But when you use it with a myths cape, the experience is more, so I'm not exactly sure on the calculation. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm not going to bother figuring it out. I'm just going to do it and get that extra logs I need to be able to do it. But anyway, basically the plan is, outside of raids, 83 herb lore, very, very high on the list, and 82 construction. Now, if you guys don't already know why, that's because we can get the ornate pool in our house, which opens up quite a few things, to be honest. Now, 83 herb lore allows me to do a +4 boost to make anti-venoms, or is it anti-venom plus or anti-venom, or normal anti-venoms? Either way, 83 herb lore is what I need for a +4 boost to 87. So I can then make, I believe, 10 of them to get the ornate pool in my house. And 82 construction is the lowest level you can do. You get a +8 boost, you use the crystal saw and a +5 boost combined to be able to make the ornate pool in my house. Now, that's not too bad. Like I said, I've pretty much got it banked. I've almost pretty much got banked 83 herb lore as well. I'll be doing my farm runs to get toad flax to make Sara brews, which will 100% bank 83 herb lore. I've almost got it banked already. If I was to do ranging pots, I would have it anyway, but fuck doing wines of Zami. Other than that, things that are high on my priority list, I'm going back to Slayer, obviously. Now, the reason the ornate pool is so important to me is right now I have a 202, I think, Abyssal Demon task. Now, I want to do Sire. I'd like to do the pool method, where you go to your house every time you reset the tentacles or whatever the hell they are. I don't fully know how to do Sire, but I've looked at it and it looks fairly straightforward. But I want to do the pool method because I believe it does save on supplies. It might be slower kills per hour, but saving on supplies is very, very good for me at the moment. Other than that, just so you know, I've extended Greater Demons, I've extended Abyssal Demons, and I extended, I forgot what else. But because we've got the Dragon Warhammer, that's why Sire is opened. I'm tempted to be doing Gargoyle bosses, but the reason I've extended Greater Demons is Zami for that Hasta. Now, I've looked at how you flick Zami, and I haven't done Zami in a long while, and there's a different way you can flick it where you only flick 2 minions as well as Krill himself. I'm going to be learning that method until I'm comfortable. Then I'm going to add in the final flick. The one you don't flick is the mage minion, but you have mage gear on, so you're protected from that more than the other minions. I'm going to be learning that, like I said, once I'm comfortable. I would like to flick all 3 minions in there, because the way you set it up compared to Bandos looks slightly different. I'd like just to get used to flicking 2 to start with to feel more comfortable with myself. Other than that, let me think about it. Obviously, we're working towards Cerberus. Other bosses we would like to do is Vetion. Now, I've got 4 KC, I believe, at Vetion. It's not in the, it won't be in the chat at all, but I believe I've got 4 KC at Vetion. I'm going to try that out with Dragon Warhammer, but I'm going to wait until I get a Hasta to go to Vetion, because I don't have a Leaf Bladed Battle Axe. I'd like to go there for a Dragon Pickaxe for multiple reasons, not only for mining, but for raids as well. It's the best in slot. I'm sorry if this clip's a bit of a ramble, but this is a huge thing for me to explain exactly what I'm planning on the account, because it's a huge part behind an Ironman for me, the planning of it. Now 74 smithing or 73 of a +1 boost is also kind of nice to get, because the pure fact that I am going to want to make adamant darts in the future. I'm not sure where I'm going to use adamant darts at the moment. Raids is probably the best place to use them because I'm using myth at the moment. But we're going to be going back to Zora quite a lot. But I don't want to go back to Zora properly until I have the ornate pool, because it'll make the trips a lot better, and I'll be able to use, at the moment, using 1 dose per kill of ranging pot. That's not efficient for me. I could use 1 dose and potentially get 2 or 3 kills with the ornate pool, which in my opinion is fucking amazing. So that's my plan for that. But other than that, that is pretty much it for skills. If I was to go to raids and get something like Augury or Brigger, obviously that's a dexterous or an arcane prayer scroll, I would like to go get the prayer level. I've got a lot of prayer experience banked. I've definitely got 74 banked. I don't know if I'll go straight at and bash out 77 if I got Augury, because Augury's not the best. But it's, you know, it'll be an option. Other than that, we can continue with farm runs and stuff like that. Supplies we get from raids. I'm not sure what I'm going to show from raids yet. Mainly clips of funny moments potentially, because when we're learning raids, it's not going to be the greatest thing for you guys to watch, but I do want to show some clips still. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to go about it, but you guys will be seeing some sort of clips from raids. But other than that, it's pretty much just the basic stuff. We're still going to be going for 77 runecraft, and we've got like 32k essence banked. We still need a lot more, but you're mainly going to see clips of raids, Slayer, bossing and stuff like that in the future. That is what is coming on the account now, and honestly, I've waited for it for so long, and it's going to be fucking amazing. But that's the end of this clip. Next clip, you'll probably see my setup at raids or something, or just something to do with raids, because in about an hour, we're going to be starting our first ever raid, and I'm fucking buzzed for it. Well, I said the next clip would probably be raids, but there's been a slight plan of change, or plan of change? Oh my god, change of plan. As you can see, this is what my herb tab is looking like now, and most of it is gone. The only things that survive are 150 super energies we can make, just under 60 restores, and just over 800 ranging pots, which, yeah, that's not going to happen to be honest, because I don't fancy telegrabbing that many wines. I don't really need ranging pots at the moment. Obviously, I could do it if I wanted to get herb lore experience, but this is where I am going to talk about the change of plans. Well, we attempted raiding yesterday, and the person I'm learning raids with, basically the way we want to do it is we just want to learn raids duo to start. I'm not going to be raiding with anyone else until we've learned duo raids, because we're going to be doing a lot of raids together. That's the person you're going to see me doing most raids with. But at the moment, it's got a lot of internet problems, so it was just a no-go. We got 1k at raids, but it was just at Ulm. It just wasn't a thing. It was awful. Like, even going through the raid as well, things were rough because of the internet. So what we're doing is we're just deciding to leave it until his internet is better. I'm not sure what it is, but I think around his area at the moment, Virgin is having a bad time or something. But anyway, so what the plan now is, as you can see, like I said, all the herb lore's gone. But sadly, if we set up herb lore, we are sitting at 960k gained, but we are not 83 herb lore, and we do not have the supplies banked unless I was to do ranging parts. I also haven't got 82 construction just yet, but I can pretty much get that very quickly. But because of the fact that I haven't got 83 herb lore banked, the way I'm going to go about things is slightly different. Now, we're going to go over there now whilst I'm talking in this clip. I forgot what I was doing, but obviously I said I was going to be doing Sire. We've got a 206 Abyssal Demon task. I extended Abyssal Demons, and the more I think about it, I should not extend Abyssal Demons. And the reason why is because a bludgeon is nice and all, but it's not massive. Like, if I was to get a Hasta anyway, I'm not sure I'd take a bludgeon into raids yet until I'm a lot more comfortable anyway. A bludgeon is nice at places, but I can use a Hasta instead until then. So Sire's not something I want to go straight after. So stupid as it sounds, for me, Slayer points mean nothing at the moment. I've got plenty. I'm going to get rid of extended Abyssal Demons, and I'm actually going to skip this task because I really, like, for example, Sire, I want a max pool to do anyway, so I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon because I haven't even got the herb lore level to get the max pool. But what we're going to do, like I said, is we are going to, if we go to extend and we go down to Abyssal Demons, we're going to unextend them. I don't really care at the end of the day, but as you can see, what we have left is we have Kraken extended, we have Dust Devils extended, and we have Greater Demons extended. They're the only ones we have extended. Now, obviously, Greater Demons is for Krill, and I want to do quite a bit of Krill. That's the only reason I've done it. After I've completed Krill, I would 100% unextend this because it would be a waste, I feel like. But for now, that is the only 3 tasks we have extended. But for now, like I said, we are going to skip this Abyssal Demon task. And our next task is going to be 170 cow fight. And you know what? That means we're going to go do a bit of KQ. We've got a Dragon Warhammer. We might be lucky enough to get the KQ head, which means we can have the head for when we want to do the Elite Diary. And it also means we'll be able to finish the Hard Diary at one point because we'll have a KQ kill. But basically, Slayer is what is on my mind right now. So I'm going to set up an XP tracker for Slayer and probably attack because that's what I'm going to be training. No, we're going to do it for defense because I'm going to be training defense, sorry. So these goals are going to be set up, but what we're going to do is I'm going to go do KQ for a few kills, not too many. I just want to do it for a few to see what it's like, and then I'll see you guys probably with the next task, or if I get anything good from KQ. A 79. As you can see, we're flinching KQ, but a 79 spec, fucking hell. Well, this was going to be the last kill because honestly, we're going to teleport out. It's not fun flinching. It's really slow and it's not, I don't know, it's just boring to be honest. So I'm going to wait until I get Hasta, until I go back there. I don't mind doing it with the ropes for now. Every now and then I'll go back there, but it's just awful to do with flinching. But there's 61 to Zamrock. That's the main reason I like KQ, because of the ones of Zamrock. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to wait until I get Hasta, and then I'll go back there, because flinching with a Dragon Warhammer is not fun at all. But I know the Dragon Warhammer fucking destroys it. With a Hasta and a Dragon Warhammer spec hitting, that thing will get deleted. It's just a second phase that'll probably tear me a new one every time. But, you know, it happens. But we're going to go do the rest of the task at normal cow fights and use Expedition Bracelets to get it over with nice and fast. There is the first of many defense levels during Slayer. No more 75 defense, which looks really clean. I want to get my defense up, so when it comes to crew, I've got that one bit extra help for that, as well as when I get to things like Serb and just every boss that is coming my way, because there's a hell of a lot of bosses that I'm going to be doing, and I'm really fucking excited for it. Holy shit. Granite legs. I swear granite legs are really fucking rare. Well, just got a Wyvern task. Whilst I'm here, I might as well explain. We decided to use all our Slayer points. We now have about 60 left, and I've got no Greater Demon tasks. I just wanted to do Krill. I've used about 1500 Slayer points with fucking no luck. So now we're just pretty much doing every task we get. It's probably a good idea to do it in the first place, because I still need to train Slayer, but I just really fancied just going to Krill, to be honest. But hey ho, there's granite legs. I think they're rare, but either way, they're pretty useless. As you guys can see, we are currently on a Kraken task. Now, I was originally debating doing this task because the pure fact that it uses a hell of a lot of scales. I got a 194 task, but at the same time, the supplies here are really nice, as well as I'm still looking for a Kraken Tentacle. Ideally, I want 11 because I'd like to upgrade my Trident as well. But I need that one just to make a Tent Whip to start with. So like I said, I'm still looking for it. So I've decided to do the task. At the end of the day, I'm going to get a max pull soon. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Zora again. But the thing with Kraken tasks is I feel like if you don't get, like, for example, I'm going for the Kraken Tentacle. If I don't get what I want, the Kraken Tentacle, the supplies I'm getting at the moment aren't useful to my account right now. I'm getting runes and that, yes, they're always useful, yes, but at the moment I'm pretty sorted. So I can't actually think of a supply off the top of my head, which is really, really nice for my account right now. But other than that, I feel like it's still a good task to do. We're currently sitting at around like 150 points. We've got a 10-point streak. And we've done it at Konar. It's the first time we've done our point streak at Konar because I haven't done Slayer since she's been out properly. And we got Rune Dragons, and it's the first time I got to do Rune Dragons, and honestly, they were pretty fun. I had to use a leaf-bladed sword though, which is fucking horrible. I took a Dragon Warhammer for my spec weapon. My clicks are fucking awful right now. It's always awful when I record, I swear. But anyway, I had to use a leaf-bladed sword and Dragon Warhammer for the spec weapon. I was hoping the Warhammer would make it nice and easy, but it hit once out the whole time. I only had 4 kills to do, but I got to spec like at least like 6 times maybe or something like that between those 4 kills, and one of the Dragon Warhammer specs hit and it was a 2. So it was a big fucking letdown, but we still got the 4 kills. They were quite fun to do, honestly. When I get a Hasta, I will really, really like that task, and if you can extend them, I think you can. It might even be tempted to extend them. I feel like it could be really good for my account if I'm hunting a Dragon Hunter, not Dragon Hunter, just a Dragon Crossbow. So I might get it before I get an armored or crossbow or a dragon hunter. But other than that, Slayer has been pretty average. Like you saw the skeletal wyvern task when I got the granite legs. I actually found out they're a 1 in 512 drop. And it's pretty cool. I put it in the bank. I didn't want to alk it because it's just a collection item and I thought it was kind of cool. So we've got the granite granite legs and the granite shield now. All we need is the granite helm. We've got the granite longsword, just the granite hammer, I believe. And I think we'll have full granite. Oh no, and granite boots, sorry. But anyway, this is where we're going to end the episode. I'm going to finish this Kraken task. Next episode, hopefully, now I'm not promising anything because it's not down to me, or it's not even down to my friend. It's just down to whether the internet of my friend is decent. Hopefully next time we might be able to get some raid content. Like I said, I am not promising anything, but hopefully as well, depending on Slayer, we might even be able to get a bit of krill. I'd really like to do krill next episode. I'd really like to do krill next fucking task. But like I said, it's pretty much RNG as to whether or not we're going to get a krill task. Other than that, I'm trying to think, we might do gargoyle boss if we get the gargoyle task, but it's a lot of scales used because we have to use the blowpipe. So it will depend. Like at the moment, I'm trying to avoid using scales as much as possible, but I need a tent whip really badly. So, well, not really badly, but I would like one. And from the gargoyle boss, for example, I won't get anything in return that's that good. Like I get things like granite dust and drops from it, but it's nothing that's going to be that great for my account as of now. If I get the crystal, I can't get him until I've done bandos, but so you get the point. Like I said, this is where we're going to end the episode. I feel like so much is being achieved on this account as of late, and it's got to the point where now that I'm not rushing for something, I can just kind of sit back and do loads of different content. That's why I'm excited. Before, there was a massive goal and I was rushing towards getting to it, and now I'm there. It's nice. Obviously, I've still got goals, but it's nice just to be able to do different stuff. So you guys are going to see a lot more variety in content, and you might not necessarily know what is coming next. And for me, I think that's exciting because even I don't know what's coming next. A lot of it is just make it up as I go. I've got an end goal for the plan, but at the same time, I don't know how I'm going to go about it exactly. So it's kind of cool just to path my own way as I go, kind of wing it. But at the same time, I do know what I'm doing, if you know what I mean. But I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. And before we end, if you guys, I'm not actually going to look at the CC because I know it's empty right now. And every time I look at the CC at the end of the video, it's empty. But if you want a CC to join, feel free to join the CC. It is RNG Please. More and more active people are coming in here. Iron, non-iron, feel free to join. Ask questions, raid with people, do whatever. More and more people are getting to the point of raid ready, whether they be irons or non-irons, like I said. Other than that, with the CC, we have a home world. It's only optional if you wish. It is free 18. It is a UK world. A lot of our NA players do actually come on the world anyway. And if they're doing something that requires good ping, they will just world hop. If you guys would, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, if you guys would like a Discord, we do have a Discord as well. Link will be in the description below. Discord's fairly new. It's been around for about four episodes ago, I think. We're starting to get more and more people in, and when we get to raids, more and more people, I'm hoping, are going to use voice chat. You don't have to use voice chat. The Discord is just for a place for people to meet, message other people if they're not online, you know, all sorts of stuff. Whatever you guys want to use Discord for, it will be there. Last but not least, if you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button. It really helps me get onto recommended videos and get my channel out there. And if you want to see more content on our channel, don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you get updated for when I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. I just want to add this clip in at the end. I do actually talk about this next video, but since recording, I've decided I've made my mind up, so ignore it in the next video. But the home world is currently set to free 18 for anyone that's interested in seeing me around the game, and if you're in the CC, other CC members. But ever since I've noticed that it was actually the rotation world for Bounty World, so it's the UK world when they rotate to UK worlds, I've actually decided it's probably best not to have the home world as that, because the pure fact that there's sometimes up to 1,000 plus members. Normally in the middle of a day there will be at least 1k people on the world, which can have a bit of a ping issue, especially for people that don't have good ping on the world already. And also in certain areas like Edgeville, honestly, I use Edgeville a lot as a bank, and seeing it that packed kind of frustrates me. There's also loads of people that sit there on low accounts spamming about CCs for don't know, buying emblems and whatnot, so and pouches, you know, stuff like that. So I've actually decided we're actually going to change the home world, and we're going to change it to the current world that I'm on, which I've already forgot, 518. So instead of 318 now, the home world for the CC is going to be 518. Like I said, it's only optional, but I thought it would be best to change it to this because of the pure fact that I would like it to be a world that doesn't have much ping and there's not many players just in places all at once. Because for example, because it's a bounty world, Edgeville is completely full, but I just thought I'd add this in there. That's pretty much the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.